Hello, my Facebook family. It is one of your hosts, Madam Secretary, and I'm glad to be here with you. Your mic, your earphone, I think it's making some kind. Okay. All right. All right. We have our host, Takara. Hi. I'm one of your hosts, Miss Madam Secretary. And yes, I know what y'all are asking. We're missing Titus. That's okay because we got the show. We're gonna hold it down. We got it. We got it. Me and you. Me and you. So we just gonna play the game, and it's gonna be me and you, Takara. And we, you know what? Since we missing our boy, let's just do this game, and let's just see who knows the most about Titus. Do
Okay.
you know the most, or
Do
do I
you
know?
know the most?
I think I know the most.
Yeah,
I
I think you got that.
I may have it. I don't know. We're gonna see tonight. We're gonna see tonight. So
Uh-huh.
today's game is who knows Titus Glenn the best. All right. Are you ready, Takara?
I'm ready though.
I will let you go first because I'll be asking these questions. So I'll let you go first. And I'll tell you this, I have not looked at these questions. They're all turned over. And so I'll be pulling from, let me show y'all. Let me show y'all if y'all think I'm cheating. I'll be pulling from Best Self. And no, we are not getting funded. Best Self, hit your girl up. All right. Takara, the first question is, what is the biggest purchase you think Titus has ever made?
Ooh, the biggest purchase he's ever made. Um, maybe a car.
Okay.
Maybe like buying a car.
Okay, I believe I mean I think I know this one. I believe it was his house. Right?
Okay.
Right? Okay. All right. But we'll give you some claps because so then we'll have to do this. I can answer the questions that you answer. I mean, I can give the answer if it's wrong or right, and then you can do if it's wrong or right on me. Because we gotta be fair out here in these streets. Okay, so the next question is, when he was younger, what did he want to be when he grew up? Oh, Titus Glenn. Okay, so given his family backing, I'm gonna say Titus Glenn always wanted to be a worship leader. What's your answer to God?
Oh my God. I would say a fashionista.
A
He wants to be in
fashion
fashion.
guru? Okay, well, that wasn't what I said. So, Takara, your answer. I mean, the answers got to line up in some place. This is gonna be funny in the comments. We'll see what they're gonna say. Takara, your question: what book have Titus or did Titus read recently?
Um, I'm not sure, but I want to say it was his brother's book, maybe.
Okay, I don't know. Listen, Facebook family, just put the answers in the comments. We'll go the answer. How about we have Titus to answer them next
When
show?
he,
When he comes back, we'll
yeah, when he comes back.
all right. We'll have the same set of questions. Okay. So next question. This is for me. What's the latest thing that he completed on his bucket list? If I was to say Titus had a bucket list, oh, okay. So I would say the last thing he completed was his class with Iyanla Van Zet. He has been saying he wanted to be on that, and he is currently taking a class with her. So I'll say that. I'm gonna give myself some claps. Okay. Give it to me, babe. All right. Titus is gonna answer these questions, and I want you guys, Facebook family, to see if we lined up really good. Okay. Takara, your question is, what is no, that was not gonna be a good one. I can actually, but it won't make sense. Okay. The next one is, what show on Netflix did he binge watch embarrassingly?
What show did he binge watch? Um, was it a cartoon?
Okay.
I can't
Is that your
remember.
answer, cartoon?
I want to say a cartoon. I don't
Okay,
know.
listen, you gonna answer these questions.
Ah,
I don't know if Titus watched
like
this.
Cinderella? Cinderella, maybe? I don't know, girl.
Okay. So
Maybe.
my question is, what is the best gift he's ever received? I'm gonna say the best gift he's ever received. Now this may be very childish, but I'm gonna say some it's right here actually. Some kombucha. Some kombucha was one of the best gifts that he ever received from a friend that he cares about dearly. So that's my answer.
That's funny.
All right, we got a few more questions. Takara, this is
Okay.
your question. If he knew how, oh no, I will let's ask him. If you think he knew how he would die, which way do you think he would say?
In his sleep.
Okay,
Peaceful, being peacefully.
I don't think nobody want to answer that question. Okay.
No, I don't want to answer that either. That was
right. Okay. So now it's back to me. Okay, so if Titus could buy his dream house, what is one weird room or feature he would have? I feel like it would be weird to some, but I think it would be a songwriting room. And what feature would he have? I would say the feature of, okay, this is gonna be weird, but the feature of calling any celebrity mentor that he wants, like on speed dial. He'd be able to be like, Alexa, call, call Marvin Sapp, or Alexa, call Donnie McClurkin, or call, William Murphy, like on speed dial. That's what I was saying. Okay.
That's interesting.
He's gonna answer these questions. I don't know if I can. Takara. Okay. So if he could have a superpower, what would he choose?
Oh, that's a good question. If he had a superpower,
Yeah.
hmm, maybe the power to, I don't know. Whoa, I don't know. Super music power. So the power, every time somebody had a bad day, he just bust out started singing. I don't know. A super note power. Super note power.
All right. Okay, so I think we got time for one more, and I'm gonna go. If he could change one thing about the way he was raised, what would he change?
Ooh,
I think
yeah.
I think Titus would change about growing up. I think he loved growing up in Carrollton at Carrollton High. I think I think he even loved worship with his family. I think he did that very often. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna say I think he would change the relationship between him and his brother. Not that it was bad. They're just so far in age. I think closer, as far as the activities they would do. So I think that's one thing.
A good one.
So we'll see.
That's a good one. That's deserving a clap.
All right, y'all. Well, our guest is in the waiting room, and we will be seeing our guest momentarily. But before we go there, we would like to go to break. And so we're going to hear some music, and then we'll come right back, and our guest will be here. Thank you guys for tuning in to TTNT. Here goes our commercial and our break.
That's right.
This morning with breath in my body, clothed in my right mind, peace in my heart, feeling overwhelmed by your generosity. Cause you let me see another day that wasn't promised to me, and I thank you for life. better than the day before. And I won't complain, cause you remain the same. My heart is forever smiling every day. Yeah. Jesus is sweeter than the day before. Yes, it is. And I can't complain, cause you remain the same. You put a smile, you put a smile. Thank you for life. Your mercy, daily, it's so amazing. Your joy, I feel inside. I feel alright. Your mercy, I see. It's so amazing. Yes, it is. Your joy, I feel inside. Feel alright. Your mercy, I see daily. So amazing. I feel inside. I feel alright. See you daily. Every morning I wake up, I see your mercy. Your joy, you give me strength. And I feel alright. Never letting you go. Your mercy, I see. Your faithfulness.
Yeah, yeah. Y'all hear the audience? I need y'all to get in the spirit. It is the one and only Titus Glenn. Welcome to our show, sir. Hello. Hello.
What's up? What's up, everybody? What's up?
Welcome to TTNT, sir.
Thank you for having me. It's an honor. I've been hearing about you guys, and I couldn't just wait to just get on and just experience what everybody says you guys are about.
Listen, here at TTNT, we spotlight independent artists, entrepreneurs, and everyday people. So thank you, sir. We will give you a clap. Titus Glenn.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Titus, oh my goodness. So I just want to jump on in there, and I want you to tell us, because I speak for the Facebook family, to the people that don't know who Titus Glenn is, I just want you to tell us, who is Titus Glenn?
Who is Titus Glenn? He's that guy who's short in stature, but big at heart. I love people. I love being in a relationship with people. I love building community. I love God. I love being his presence, and not just on the religious aspect, but just literally seeing how he's moving, and not just in my life, other people's life. I love my kids. They mean the world to me. I have four kids. What else can you say about Titus Glenn? I like to experiment in the kitchen.
Okay.
I do. I'm on this vegan kick, and I'm proud. Last night I made some potatoes, some baked potatoes with a vegan cheese sauce,
Okay.
with some mushrooms and some spinach, which was like, I was like, I'm getting used to this cheesy flavors, vegan, this sauce,
Mhm.
I'm a creative.
Okay.
I'm a songwriter, and that's something that I've been, really, really embracing for the last, I would say, 2 years.
Okay.
Really, really like tapping in. Like, I've been songwriting for a while, but now it's like, this is, that Sister Act 2 movie.
Uh-huh.
She's like, if you get up singing and that's all you think about, that's what you're supposed to do. And so that's Titus Glenn in a nutshell. And so lately, in the last 2 years, it's been like, that's who you are. So yeah.
Okay.
Did I give enough information?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna dig in.
Okay.
So, for the people that don't know you, Titus, I want to know about Titus Glenn, that little boy. Growing up with to a twin mother, so I mean
Mhm.
basically like having the same mom, and so heavily, in your background. I want to know how did Titus Glenn start off? What was that little Titus Glenn when you first got your maybe first time to sing? How
Oh
was that?
man.
Like, go back there. I want that's the Titus Glenn I need you to tell me about.
Ooh, Titus Glenn. The one of the first solos that Titus Glenn did was My Soul's Desire. And I wish I could I'm gonna have to find the clip and post it. Maybe I'll post it tomorrow, which is my birthday, by the way.
Uh-huh. Oh wow.
And if you want to give $ Titus Glenn. Okay.
Cash out.
But my soul desire, my soul desires to be used an empty vessel longing to be filled by you. And I remember I think I was 5 years old, and literally the Spirit of God came up on me at 5, and I just started bawling while I was singing. And then there was another time I was leading a song with the Junior Granettes, and because we had the cousins had a group, because my mom and them had a group, and we called ourselves the Junior Granettes because they were the Granettes.
Okay.
And we were singing show me the way, Lord. And I started ad-libbing after my cousin Stephen, who was also leading the song. And I started ad-libbing, and next thing I know, tears going in, and I'm like, OMG, like now that I think about it, I think it's always been a calling there, to lead. And I think right now I'm in the season of just going after everything that I feel like I've been called to. And I know this revolution of Titus Glenn is not who Titus Glenn was. That little boy Titus Glenn is like I'm finna say something. Like, adult Titus Glenn, you supposed to been doing this already.
Oh wow. Wow.
It's almost like little Titus Glenn is like, why are you just now figuring this out?
Wow.
And so the little boy Titus Glenn, he was sensitive, very paternal, if you will. Did a lot of cooking growing up. My mom was a single parent, so Titus was in the kitchen early at a young age. And also, I think I've said this before in the show, that younger Titus Glenn probably would have went to cosmetology school.
Okay.
Because growing up, because my mom was out, I had to do my little sister's hair, because we had to go places. Her hair couldn't look a mess, so I think it was just the Lord. I was just parting like I knew what I was doing. Like, I would just see it, I would part, and then I used to, them curling irons that used to plug in the wall.
I cannot.
I used to curl my little sister hair, and then when she was moving too much, I'd be like, all right, if you move, you're gonna get electrocuted. And so and I would tell her, the cord, if it touched her, because she kept on moving, it would electrocute her. So every time I got close, she started. So that's the little
that
Titus
was little
Glenn.
Titus Glenn. Wow.
Yeah.
I know sometimes when I speak to people, I tell them that encouraging voice, it's always been there. It's always been there. That coach has always been there. And sometimes it is your little self talking to you, pushing you to, because your little self knows your potential and it's fearless and, don't care what nobody thinks. And so
absolutely.
I really enjoyed, knowing that. I'll ask you some more questions and I'll pass it to my co-host. Being a father, and I know you have a project coming up. So being a father, a man chasing his dream, what is one thing that you would maybe even tell your children about chasing your dream? What was some things you would tell them? Maybe not one thing.
Ooh, that's an awesome question. I would tell my children, when chasing your dream, to start. And I think for me, I would start and stop, start and stop. So I would tell them to keep going and don't take a break until you see it. Because I feel like I've been doing this for a while, but there's been so many breaks in between, and maybe that was part of the process. And I also would tell them when it comes to chasing your dream, get around people that believe in your dream.
Mhm.
Because I think for me, the detriment of some of those breaks was around people that didn't really see the dream.
Wow.
And so when you're around people that don't really see where you're headed, or they see it and they don't know where they fit, that might stifle, And then when you're around people that believe, but they're not chasing their dreams, I think there's a level of fear that they
Mhm.
bring into the equation, because either they're fearful of losing you, or they're fearful of not doing it themselves, so they don't really support. They're only taking up space, or they don't really know how to support. But
Mhm.
I'm figuring out in this season that people that really believe in you, not only do they believe in you whether they're in the picture or not.
Mhm.
And I think that's huge. Like getting around people that are moving and shaking, and they'll pour into you even if they don't receive anything.
Wow.
And so I will tell my kids, like, start, don't stop, surround your people that are chasing their dream as well. And not just chasing, but have also reached a level of accomplishment that you haven't.
Mhm.
So you have mentors along the way to say, hey, you should do this, and just even in that, have mentors in general in every area of your life. Whether it's, you want to be in real estate, if you want to be a chef. Listen, I got a spiritual mentor. I got men that I can call if I need, manly advice or just wisdom. I got women I can call if I need a woman's advice, and I just got people that I've surrounded myself. I got friends, y'all. I got friends that I can call and just say, I'm dealing with this type of relationship. Can you give me advice, on what I should do, because they even have the experience, or you allow opportunity just to be vulnerable and, be transparent. And I think that's key when you're building a dream.
Wow. That was amazing. I was just given the vision of a track team. You
Mm,
have that person when you're running a relay that hands you the stick.
absolutely.
But the biggest thing is before they ever get to you, you already got to start running. And
Hmm.
you know that they're on their way. And so,
Absolutely.
that's really the encouragement that I heard you talking about, being around people that are already following their dream,
Mm,
or positive people that can encourage you, because you can have that one teammate that when you sit down, they
mm,
sit down next to you and be like, "Oh, we are tired." Or you
mm,
can have that teammate that when you sit down, they tell you, "Get up, keep
mm,
going,
mm,
don't stop until
mm.
you get there."
Right,
And so
right,
I
right.
think I heard you saying, get yourself around some people that that if you sit down, they're gonna get you up and they're gonna run with you and say,
Listen.
no, you can't stop.
And if they're not sitting down, they sit down, or they're if they're not telling you get up, they're like, okay, take this break, but
Mhm.
you're gonna have to get back up. you know.
Right,
And I
right.
think I even have that in my friends. It's like, all right, Titus, you're getting overwhelmed, so take a breather today, but
Mhm.
you need to do this on the rest of the week, or
Yeah.
we'll follow up with you to see where you are. And I think that's key in life, is building those relationships with people that know you. You know what I'm saying, and they know your heart, and they're not afraid to rebuke, because
Mhm.
they know how to love, they know how to nurture. And it's just something about having those relationships and I've just discovered this about me, because I'm big on relationships. Those relationships play a part in my energy, even though I'm not relying on those people all the time, but it helps to have people around you that, if I have having a bad day, or if I'm so overwhelmed, I have people that I can call, that they don't have to know about the problem. I can just hear their voice
Mhm.
and legit just be like, okay, I just wanted to hear your voice.
Yeah.
Talk to you later.
Woo.
Because me, sometimes I don't want to tell the person my issue, I just need to be around the essence of who they are.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I'll get off the call and be like, bet,
Right.
got it.
Yeah. That's super dope. I'm gonna let my co-host Miss Hyde. I mean, she's about to come in with some questions, but I think tonight's a special show to some people that love you. I'm gonna really try not to cry, y'all. I don't know, I'm an emotional wreck.
Cry, friend, cry.
Listen, while you were talking, I'm like, ooh, to have a friend you can call and vent to or
Absolutely.
not vent, but you can grab that energy and that be the boost you need to keep your
Absolutely.
number going to a 5 or a 4, and you'd be like, all right, let me get back up on it. That's
Absolutely.
beautiful. So I'll let my co-host.
It's amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. That is very good. This is a very good conversation. It's good to have people around that, exudes that type of energy. So I really like that. Mr. Titus Glenn.
What's up?
Oh my God, it's so good to see you today.
It's good to see you, friend.
Okay, first of all, I want you to show off your shirt.
Hey, sure.
Show it out. Woo!
Yeah.
That's
From the ashes you will rise.
From the ashes you will rise.
Absolutely.
I know, that's right. We're gonna start right there. Can we talk about the lyrics to this particular song right now? From the ashes you will rise. How did that come about? Can you talk about that?
Oh man. Oh yeah, I don't think I prepared for this. I was like, I felt earlier, I was like, hopefully I don't get emotional in this, talking
Cry,
about.
friend.
I might just let it all out. I think, for me, this song, when I was talking about what single to release, and we was, we got our favorites, right?
We do. We do.
We got our team. My team has their favorites, and I couldn't shake this song because it hits home, and it hits home in a way that I couldn't let it go. And even now, I sing this as my anthem. Okay, I'm gonna breathe.
Go ahead, friend. We got you.
Yes, we got you.
Got
You're coming.
you.
This is safe place.
I'm getting a little emotional.
To the process.
To the process. So okay.
Yes, to the process.
Man, golly, this call is catching me.
It was my emotion and you.
It's catching me. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I was in my house. For those that know, I just recently went through a divorce, and I was in my house with my ex-wife at the time. We were sleeping in separate rooms, and this song just hit me in the bathroom. I was in my kid's bathroom, not in the master bathroom, and I heard it so audible. From the ashes you will rise. After the dust settles, you will see that it was only meant to start your new beginning. No verse, no nothing. And I didn't understand it in that moment because the situation was so fragile, and it was a lot of shame that came with I'm Titus Glenn. I'm not divorced. Like what? Like who does that? Like this is really my life right now. And I even look around because I'm in my 1-bedroom apartment, and it hit home because I'm still here. And
amen.
Whew. It's okay.
Amen. Take it.
I thought for a moment, not for a moment, but before I left the house, I didn't know if I was really going to make it. I didn't know if I was really going to be able to stand on my own. And so when I say it hits home,
yeah,
because I've seen myself come up from the ashes.
Mm,
When I say didn't really ask for much, gave my family that I had, the home that I worked hard to get.
mm-hmm.
And I had told somebody, with the core of who I am, if I lose it all,
Mm.
oh my goodness, I can get it again.
That's right. That's
And
right.
so I and it wasn't it
Oh,
wasn't it wasn't a slight on anybody,
Right.
but the core of who I am, I'm not gonna give up.
That's
And
powerful.
so yeah,
That's powerful because you can just speak to thousands of people that have gone through the same thing that you've gone,
listen, yeah,
and or have been to that point where it's like, oh, how am I going to make it? Whether
right,
that's a
right,
divorce or not, in
right,
any situation, right?
right,
So this song
absolutely,
can speak to any situation.
absolutely.
And can you talk a little bit about the beginning for you? What was your beginning like? In the beginning, in the beginning, God created what
Mhm.
for you, Titus?
In the beginning, are you referring to childhood or what?
No, in the beginning of your new journey.
Ooh, these
Let's talk about
questions.
it.
Oh
Let's
my
get it. Let's get
goodness.
it, baby.
Oh my
Let's get
goodness.
it.
You get
The
I may have to go
beginning,
off
baby.
camera. OMG.
you
Y'all see
don't. No,
that?
you don't.
Like I had to think,
No,
like I had
this
to. Y'all
it's
really
here,
getting
baby.
me
It's
tonight.
here.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
In the
goodness.
beginning, God
To the
created.
people that love you the most, to the
Ooh,
people that
Yes.
love you
this
well.
is it.
Yeah.
In the beginning, God gave me my peace.
Ah,
He
that's
gave me my
good.
peace. When you're in
Mm,
a situation, when you're going through something of that magnitude, I don't care what it is. It could be because it's like a death.
Mhm.
When I got into my 2-bedroom apartment, I began to experience peace,
Mm.
a peace I hadn't had in a while. And to answer your question before I shed another tear, he gave me my peace because I was thinking about it on the way home, from work today. And I began, because I have moments to where when my mind wants to shift to a certain place, I try to immediately go to Thanksgiving
hmm
to keep my mental space in a place of reflection and not in a place of defeat.
Right.
And I began to look around and just say, God, I got this and I got this and I got all these things I might have to take care of. But above all that, first of all, I got you.
Mhm.
Second of all, you have surrounded me with people that love me for real. I
No, friend,
might
you
have
don't
to,
get
oh
to.
my
There's
goodness.
somebody
Ah,
that needs to
Oh
hear
my
that.
goodness. In this
It's
season,
been emotional day.
I've been surrounded by people that didn't know me from jump and have pushed me from Titus. I didn't think I could teach songwriting. I know how to do it. But I'm surrounded by people that say, Titus, you got this.
Mhm.
I'm surrounded by people that will pick me up in the Holy Ghost and say, I was just thinking about you.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness. I got people that will call and say, Titus, I love you. I don't care what you did. I don't care what's going on. Bruh, I love you. And they will
Ooh.
literally stay on the phone with me for 20 minutes just serenading me. And oh my goodness, this is no, this is no joke. I have one friend, she will call and say, I just want to hear my friend's voice. And she would just stay. One time it was 30 minutes. Like, I don't want nothing. I just want to say I love you. And to have people, oh my goodness, when you've been in a drought, of emotional
Mm-hmm.
dysfunction. When I say emotional dysfunction, when you feel like you've given your all and you reach to the point to where you're just like, I don't have nothing to give. I don't know how to build this. I don't know, there's nothing left in me. And then you separate yourself from the very thing that you thought you should keep. And all of a sudden, the people that is needed start to pop up like they've been there all along. Like, I wouldn't expect to do all this crying, y'all.
That's amazing. And that's okay, bro.
Oh
That's
my
okay.
goodness. Y'all got me on
Kids are
international.
I don't know. Listen.
Oh my goodness.
We doing this is real live.
Oh my goodness.
This is us and how we started from the
Absolutely.
beginning. It literally was genuine relationships. These 3 relationships were genuine.
Absolutely.
And I think that's T, you were a little frozen just then, so
you were too.
sorry.
No, so my next question,
we can't all be crying today.
This next question is about, okay, so you haven't done a live recording in about 10 years or so. Okay, can you explain what was so, well, I'm not what's so different, but what was your favorite part in this live recording that you didn't do in the last one? And is there some things that you are going to do in the future? And yeah, let's start right there.
All right, say the question one more time. I feel like I got 3 or 4 questions.
Yeah, you did. I was trying to control these tears.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, the last recording that you did 10 years ago, you just recently did one.
Okay.
Human, spiritually human.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so what was the difference between the two? And what would you do for the next recording that you wanted to do for this one?
So I think the difference between this was my vision was much more clear. And there was such a more of a act of faith to say, this is what I see, and I'm not going to release it until it's done the way that I envision it.
Well, hold up, friend. I got to back you up on that because you first was like, we were all talking, and he was like, yo, I think I want to do a live recording. And we was looking like, what?
It did come out of, yeah.
It came out of nowhere. He was like, and I kind of want to do it in this particular time. Mm-hmm. And we was looking at like, you're like, are you crazy? Do you know what it takes to do?
Right. Let's go to the drawing board. What that's like.
Right.
So with that being said, you said it made it a lot clearer. Did it just automatically happen for you that you wanted to do a live recording, or was that something that had been wrestling with for a while?
I've been wrestling with it for a while, but my focus had been, taking care of my family, trying not to do too much, so that I'm in the house, because I'm really a family guy. I'm really like, I want to be there. I don't want to. I'm balancing everything. So when everything happened, I just felt a release to do it. And I think it was because I had been wrestling with it, and maybe there was no more fight not to do it. There was no reason not to do it except just to trust God, because my budget for this recording was way bigger than the last one. And I think that's going to be, even with the video that's already released, I feel like, I've already got compliments on the production of it. Because when I say I'm giving this record my all, I'm giving it my all, because the songs that have been birthed out of this have literally been birthed from a place of humility and spiritual maturity and awakening. And so I hope I answered your question. I feel like
You
I was pretty
did.
awesome.
You
Yeah.
answered my question
Yeah, yeah,
perfectly.
yeah.
How much time do we have? Do we have a sneak peek? Are we going to get a sneak peek of the song today?
We
Or
actually have a game for Titus.
we have a
Um,
game to Titus.
and
Okay.
we also
So
have to take a break. So
I'm going to turn it over to Madam Secretary. She's going to control our breaks. But Titus, has been a pleasure interviewing you. Making you cry was
Oh my
everything
goodness.
for me.
Oh my goodness.
But I love
Tears.
you, and I want you to know that I'm so proud of you, and I
I
cannot
appreciate
wait
it.
for what God has in store for you.
all right, everybody on TTNT, I'm asking you to just go ahead and wipe those tears up, get your face together. We're about to get into the next segment. That was awesome getting to know Titus, and I hope if you did not know him before, you know him a little bit better now. We're going to get into our break, and it is none other than Titus Glenn and his mouse.
Right.
Come on, clap them high. Life is come. Come on, let me hear you make some noise for Jesus. We give you glory tonight in this place, oh God. Here we go right here. Forever our Lord shall reign. Our Lord shall reign forever. Our Lord shall reign forever. Yeah. He shall reign. He shall reign. Yes, he will. He shall reign forever. Forever our Lord. Our Lord shall reign forever. Our Lord shall reign forever. Our Lord shall reign forever. He shall reign. He shall reign. He shall reign. He shall reign. He shall reign forever. One more time, yeah. Our Lord shall reign forever. Our Lord shall reign. Yes, you will, God. Our Lord shall reign forever. He shall reign. He shall reign. He shall reign. He shall reign. He shall reign forever. Now somebody give God some praise. Let's go, come on. Come on, sing it right here. He is mighty. He is mighty. He is faithful. He is faithful. He is awesome. He is awesome. Forever. He is mighty. He is mighty. He is faithful. He is faithful. He is awesome. He is awesome. Forever. He is mighty in battle. He is faithful day after day. He is awesome. He is awesome. Forever. He is mighty, yes, he is faithful all the time. He is awesome. Forever. Reign in power. Reign in glory. Forever and ever. Reign victorious. Reign supreme. Forever and ever. He's gonna get glory because he's God. He shall reign. Now somebody shout out to God with a voice of triumph.
It's the whistle for me. It be the whistle for me. All right. TTNT. Listen, y'all, we're in a whole new year. And on today, our special guest is none other than Titus Glenn, the one, the only recording artist, the Titus Glenn. I'm just excited to have you, sir. And you know how Madam get down. Okay. So we have a game and we just want to ask you a number of questions. And we're going to allow our Facebook family, they remember our answers. So we're going to ask you the same questions as the first game. We want to see if we know you. And
Okay.
do we know me and Takara, who knows you the best? So we're gonna see what Titus' answers are. Facebook family, let us know if we were right, okay?
Okay.
All right, Titus, you ready for the first question?
Eyes ready.
What was the biggest purchase made by you? Your biggest purchase?
Oh, the biggest purchase I have made is buying a house.
Facebook family, did she get that right? Okay. Sorry. Let me just tone it down. That was my question. Takara's question was, when you were younger, what did you want to be when you grew up?
I just wanted to sing. I don't know. I didn't know how that looked. I just wanted to sing. And I probably would have. The second would have been a stylist, like a cutting hair, um yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get some claps.
The
I'm
other
not
stylist,
sure.
I didn't come to fashion until I was in in uh my adult life.
Okay, okay. I know one of us said worship leader. So we gonna move. We knew you were destined, friend. Okay. The next question was, what was the last thing you completed on your bucket list? That was my question. Let's hear what your answer is. Then I'll go into the answer.
Bucket list.
Mm-hmm.
I would say something I've completed recently was just travel. I went to Florida.
Oh,
So that was I want to do more traveling. So that will remain on my bucket list. Just
okay. Well, I
yeah.
don't know if I'm giving any claps there because my answer was Iyanla taking her class. So let's
Um,
just give her. Yeah, we'll get that wasn't it. All right, but that's still good traveling. Okay, so the next question was for Takara, and it said, "What show on Netflix did you binge watch?" And Takara said, "I don't remember what she said, but what did you say, Titus,
oh, the last show that I binge watched
on Netflix?"
on Netflix. I'm finna say I thought, ugh, this been a while. I'm more so a Disney person lately. Um,
It say something on Disney though.
um, something on Netflix that I've been watched lately. Netflix has not been getting my attention lately.
I said that I was like, he don't really watch Netflix. But Takara gave an answer that, and it's okay, we'll take it. She said Cinderella. Is that correct?
No, because I really didn't watch it all the way through. I
I
just did.
tried this. I tried.
I
I-
said cartoons. Come
oh,
Oh no,
on.
I've been watching Marvel's
yeah, Wanda,
Hawkeye. I binge watch
okay.
Hawkeye. What was the
And
one
Wanda
before that?
something? Wanda,
WandaVision.
Wanda,
Yes, I wish
that is
they
not
didn't
cartoon.
listen. Yes,
All right.
absolutely.
Well, we tried. So the next question was, what's the best gift that you ever received? And I'll tell you what I said after you say what you said.
The best gift that I've ever received.
Yeah. Mine was out of the box.
I would say one from my mentor.
Okay.
One of my mentors, she gave
Oh,
me um a little action figure of the Incredibles dad.
okay.
And she basically was like, she gifted it in a way to say, this is how strong you
Oh, but I got it wrong.
are.
I definitely said kombucha. Okay. All right. Our next question from Takara was, if you could, if you knew how you would die, or if you could say how you would want to die, what would that be? I know that was a hard little question, but if you could pick a way to die, what would it be?
Not that I'm wishing death on my
I
life.
know. I should have sifted through that question, but I didn't want. Didn't want to cheat.
I think for me it would be in my sleep.
Oh, the girl got it. Not that we clapping at you dying, friend. We just clapping she got it right. All right, let's move on to another question. Okay. Okay, so if you could buy your dream house, what
Mhm.
is one weird room or feature you would have? And so that was my question. So your
A
dream
weird feature.
or a room that you would have.
I have a struggle with, well, can I say two rooms I would have? I'm gonna say two rooms I have. I feel like I would have a room to where I can just go before the Lord,
Okay.
or just sit and just rest, and then I would definitely have a studio room with like almost like a music production slash we doing interviews slash just where I do work on my creative stuff.
Did she get that right? Did she get that right, y'all? I got that right. And the weird feature was that you can call celebrity mentors like Marvin Sapp, Donnie
In the
McClurk, and
house, I mean,
in the
in the
house. Just say, Alexa, call Donnie McClurk, and then they're instantly there to help you be creative. But that was my weird feature. But it was a music room. So got half of that point. And our last and final question was if you could have any superpower, and this was from Takar, what would it be? What would it be?
I would want to orb.
Like move from place to place?
Yeah, y'all seen y'all. Oh, y'all don't watch Charm. Did y'all the Charm
Oh,
movie?
I do.
I watch
Watch
Charm.
Charmed.
I love Charm.
Oh, but she'll be in one place and
She
then
would be
she
in one
would
place
go
and
Did
to
she?
she'd
another
be
place.
right. She'll be
Right.
somewhere else.
Okay.
I would
Takar, what
definitely
was
want
your
to
answer?
orb.
My answer was super note. Like if to
Oh, you
make somebody happy. If
I
somebody
think
was sad, you can start singing and making somebody happy.
Mm.
but that
No,
wasn't it.
I would want the superpower of get in, get out.
All right. All right, Hercules.
Absolutely.
Well, Titus, thank you for playing our version of this game. We have come to a portion where we want to let everybody know how they could get in contact with you, how to get the project, and just let us know some things you have coming up.
Okay, so there's a lot of things that are happening in my world currently. We'll just start with tomorrow. Tomorrow's my birthday. Boop, 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 boop.
Woo!
Um,
Happy birthday!
hey,
Yeah.
turning the big 4-0, and I'm embracing it for sure, for sure. And with that, tomorrow we're releasing our, I don't want to say last because I feel like it's going to come back up, new beginning shows
Mhm.
where we're actually talking about divorce. So y'all go check that out on my YouTube channel as well as on the Facebook group.
Mhm.
Um,
And
and then
subscribe.
and
Subscribe.
subscribe.
Okay.
Yes, follow
Yes.
follow the page on Facebook
Please.
and subscribe to YouTube so you won't miss the updates. Um, Friday, Lyric Talk is releasing. Just started a new show where we're talking about music and the lyrics in them and having conversation around the lyrics in
Mhm.
them. So I'm excited about that. Shout out to Brian Bryant, who's been hosting that with me, and we're looking to have some cast members from TTT on there really soon. So that's coming up. Single is dropping on Friday.
Yeah, I know that's
Hey!
right.
Single is dropping on Friday. So we're excited about that. As well as, guys, I'm gonna drop this one here. We're actually doing a digital course on songwriting and working on that so that we can I'm teaching it from a point of view that says you don't have to know music theory. I'm teaching it like I teach it in Pen and Heart Monday nights, and just teaching it in a way that people can, these melodies that people are getting in their head. It's like, what did I do with it? I could show you how to take that one melody and turn it into a full song. And so we're doing that. I just doing, working on clothing
Where do we get the
lines.
shirts? Yeah, where
Yes,
do we get
you're gonna be able to get the merch. And this is gonna be done. All of this is gonna be done going back to the single on Friday. It won't be available until Friday, and everything is gonna be on Titus Glenn, the website. So I'm not currently putting it on Spotify, and as an artist, I'm understanding my value even the more, and I'm looking for the people that believe in Titus Glenn to rock with Titus Glenn in a way that we will, you just purchase because Takara can speak to this. Spotify don't pay us well. they, They don't pay us well. If you don't have iTunes, Aunt Susan, you can you're just gonna go to my website and you can still take the music and put it in your Apple Play.
Let them know
Or
the website really quickly.
Yeah, can you post
Website.
a
www.titusglenn. That's where everything is going to be, and I'll put it in
And
there.
we'll put it in the description below. And you guys listen. I know sometimes, and I'm be honest, when we go to YouTube, we watch the video, we enjoy it, and we're so wrapped up in how much we enjoy. We forget to put that like button, but we need those likes in order to keep
Right,
going.
for the
And
algorithm
that subscribe. You are a
and the share.
subscriber and the share. We need you to be a part of the family. So make sure
Yeah.
right now, if you
Yeah.
have your phone in front of you, go to TTNT. Or is it Titus Glenn? Where is it?
We're Titus Glenn currently. Yeah.
Okay, so go to Titus Glenn on YouTube and press that subscribe button. Okay,
Absolutely.
that's how you help us grow. Titus, was there anything else that you would love to tell us about what you have going on?
I mean, I'm helping produce Letters to Madam, which is a show that's coming out soon where we're talking relationship advice and really want to be, I know there are other shows doing it, but I feel like I've been more so pulled to talk about certain things that in my community we don't talk about, or the community that I came out of, we don't really talk about. So just looking at producing these shows to just start conversation around them. And yeah, so website is going to be up. We're working to have everything up on Friday. That's going to be the only place you can get it outside maybe listening to snippets or a full song or whatever on YouTube. Everything is going to be downloadable on www.titusglenn.com, and I'm doing it in a way just to ask for your support so that as an artist, if we're not Beyonce, we're not a Erica Campbell or a Mary. Those residuals, you can play that song 100 times, and we're gonna get a fraction of a cent.
Yeah, half a cent.
Listen,
half a cent?
half of a cent.
Half of
So,
a half of a cent.
I'm gonna thank everybody in advance. You can purchase a shirt as well as get your merch, as well as sign up for the other things that we have going on within TitusGlenn.com. We're literally, I'm more so confident in my artistry, not in an arrogant way, but to say that I believe in Titus Glenn in such a way that I know that I'm responsible for other people. So let me walk in my calling. So as I walk in my calling, you can walk in yours.
That's awesome. Are you available to come sing at events, or are you open?
Absolutely.
Okay, can you drop
Absolutely.
that? How can they reach you?
Go to www.titusglenn.com. The contact information is going to be there on how to reach, whether via email, on how to reach the team so that we can set up and you can get all the information to book us on social media. I'm under Titus Glenn everywhere except on Penny Heart, except on TikTok. I'm branding myself as Penny Heart on TikTok. So go follow Titus Glenn as well as Penny Heart Consulting, which is where you will get more information about songwriting, as well as we're going to grow a brand called Penny Heart Apparel. So you'll get, shirts like Takara. She got on the Lyric Matter shirt. And so really pushing the notion that lyrics do matter, because it's a true thing. What you put in your ear gate really matters, because it's the brain has a way of recognizing good and bad. So how are you affirming your mindset through music, which is going to empower you to be the best you can be?
Yep. Well, thank you so much, Titus. That was amazing. You guys heard all of his plugs. Feel free, if you want a private ticket to this event on Friday, please inbox me. Make sure you get a ticket. I got you, okay? I got you on the private ticket. Thank you guys. We have Takara High, who is a CEO of Weekend Owl Productions. You guys know you guys can get in contact with her. She's a sweetheart. She is, America's sweetheart, but she is a hard worker, educated. She's very educated in what she does. She's qualified. And we love having her here at TTNT. She's a big part of the team. I miss Madam Secretary. Titus tell y'all all the time, I do makeup, hair, babies, not just playing. I do I do hair, makeup. I do some styling of artists. I love to style artists and or their team background singers. And so when you guys do get a chance to watch in full the video on Friday, please watch out for the different looks that you'll see. That was Madam Secretary, and be on the lookout for Letters to Madam come February the 1st. We want to get it done in the month of love. You guys are here at TTNT, and we thank you so much. Share this video, and we're out of there.